And once again, we are live here on the Mesilla Valley News Sports Podcast. It is Tuesday night, and of course, we are on the patio at the Amador Live Eatery and Entertainment District, as we are every Tuesday. Of course, your Mesilla Valley News Sports Podcast brought to you by Instacopy Imaging, and also brought to you by Max. Hey,
the
Max.
Broken Spoke.
And Broken Spoke right up here.
Yeah.
Right up there, right there. And Max, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am excellent. I'm still almost recovering a little bit from last Friday because that was a long day.
That was a big day, yeah.
And
we threaded the needle on the weather, that's all I know.
Yeah, it was but it was really nice. A lot of people here. I think there were more people than last year.
Yeah, last count I think we're a little over 2,200.
Wow.
So, coming and going. They had the country concert down the street, so that helped. We got another rush. It seemed like the line was around the corner all night, man.
I was standing by the door for most of the night, and people were just coming in, and they were actually really cool to see a lot of families coming in. Yeah. There was a family in the corner over here, and the kids were going nuts.
Oh yeah,
they
just were awesome. All about it.
Yeah, and of course, Samson and the guys did a great job. Guys and gals, they did a lot of really good job wrestling. I can't remember his name, the guitar player for Fusebox.
Oh, Noah. Noah Perea. Yeah.
Noah did a great job on the anthem. That was pretty cool. So overall, your St. Patrick's Day, once again, a great success, Max. Good job.
Yeah, it just seems like that's the day that people really kind of kick the year off. So we really enjoy it.
I've said before that like that Valentine's Day and then getting into St. Patrick's Day, that's where the spring is coming. That's where that all the fun is really going to start, and it actually shows because you got events and you got things going on. Crazy.
That's
right
when we
now
really kick it off. Yeah. We're in full swing now. We got our first alfresco earlier this month, the jazz night, and that's what's on the table next. Is we have April 13th. We're going to have our New Orleans alfresco. Yeah. So that one's going to be with the Vibes Band, with Stinger J and the Vibes Band. That's going to be fun. Weather should be good. And then of course we have we basically turn that into a whole jazz weekend because alfrescos are typically almost always on Thursdays.
Yeah.
So Thursday the 13th will be our alfresco with the Vibes Band, and then we have basically a weekend of jazz. Robert Ohinaga, who did the last one that everyone really liked, they're coming back Friday the 14th.
That'll be good.
And then we have Monochrome Jazz coming in on Saturday the 15th. So if you like jazz, if you like spring weather, if you like the sunsets,
you may catch me out here catching some jazz. Just sitting in the corner with a root beer in my hand and eyes closed, just listening to those jazz notes.
Yeah, because April jazz April, it's always kind of seems to go together. So we thought let's just take it out for the whole weekend. So yeah, we got a full weekend of jazz going on.
Absolutely, and of course the alfresco that'll be the next April show, right? That's the next April one, right?
Yeah.
And then of course after that we're talking May, we're talking Amador Days, everything that's going to be coming up right after that. You're just rolling along.
Yeah, we're coming up. We got somehow it just we kind of missed it till we looked at the calendar again, but going into Amador Days on May 4th, Star Wars Day, Thursday. So we are going to be hosting a costume preferred Star Wars DJ night here at the Spoke.
Okay.
So
I can get my Princess Leia costume on?
You can put on whatever you want.
I'm going to warn you, it's the bikini.
Okay.
No. Yeah. I'm not going to do that.
You can go there if you want.
I am not going to go there at all. No. I was kind of hoping you'd be doing like another Star Wars trivia night.
Yeah.
Because that was a whole lot of fun when we did that last
We
time.
might throw like a kind of a quasi quiz in, just for prizes and stuff, just because everyone's gonna spend the effort to get dressed up and come out.
First person to come up to the stage and answer the question.
Something like that. Yeah, we won't be able to use the lawn like we did last year because they'll be setting up for Amador Days for the big shows on the 5th and 6th. But we'll pack the Broken Spoke courtyard and go with it right there. So.
Absolutely. So yeah, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, maybe some Moss Eisley Pilsner or something.
Moss Eisley Pilsner. Yeah. No, you need the green milk.
The blue milk.
The blue milk.
You need the blue milk. Tatooine, yeah. So that's coming up, and then it looks like we got a full slate going into June, which we'll get into here in the next couple weeks. But looks like we're going to be hosting amateur boxing.
That'll be cool.
The wrestling did so good that people have been asking, and I think we've figured out a way to do it.
You finally get around. No, I won't say get around, but get in line with all the stuff that you had to do with the commission and everything?
Yeah, I mean, it was still kind of weird given midget wrestling. It's entertainment, but yeah, no, we're hooked up with
Holy
them
cow.
to do. Oh my gosh, he's not
Dude,
kidding.
you didn't have to bring the whole menu out. I don't know if I can fit that all on camera.
Oh my gosh, that'll be a big one. Well, I'll let Chef. I'm gonna get out of the way. I mean, he's got a lot of talking to do here.
I know.
I'm
I'm trying to show what we
Here,
got
let's see.
here, man. Look at that.
Oh my gosh,
Look at that.
This is alfresco.
That is.
There
I
it
see.
is.
Chef, come on over here, man.
Shrimp
Come on.
boil, everything. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I'm just looking right over there. I see cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I see. What do we got? Black beans and rice.
Black beans and rice,
Okra.
fried okra,
Fried okra. What do we
crab,
got?
the crawfish boil.
Oh, the crawfish boil.
and
I am
then
not sucking any crawfish heads right now. I'm going to tell you that.
They're good.
And we got the shrimp,
And then gumbo,
gumbo.
and then the bread pudding.
Oh, the bread pudding. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. And I'm going to ask for the to-go basket right away, right on that one right there. But you know what? Bring that
Try
shrimp
the
over
gumbo.
here. Yeah, I was going to say bring the gumbo over here.
Just try a little bit of everything.
I'm going to try, but that's a lot, man. Now, is this the entire menu, or you got more?
This is
on
the
there?
whole menu.
This is the whole menu? Okay. So for alfresco nights, when you're doing New Orleans night, you've got all of this available for everybody here. And that just looks so good.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like family style, just because a little shareable.
Yeah. No, yeah, because everybody can get a little bit of everything right there.
Yeah.
And let me go ahead and bring this camera back before I go ahead and try that.
Here, try the cornbread before you
Okay.
get into everything.
I do love me some good cornbread. Mm. You know what needs that right there? Need a little pat of butter along with that, because I just love me. Cornbread and butter is like one of the best things. Try and get this gumbo in here.
It's really hot.
It's what?
Really hot.
Like hot
Not
as
spicy, but like
okay, I
stove
was gonna
hot.
say, yeah, I can feel the bottom of the heat right there. It's like I didn't know that smell that hot. Oh my god. Sorry, go ahead in for a second bite.
See?
I know it's a
Afterwards.
podcast, but it's impolite to talk with your mouth full. Let me wash that down here.
Red beans and rice. There's the boil.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna try some of this red beans.
I
and
didn't
rice.
think it was just gonna be you tonight.
I think they're inside
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So if you want to grab that tray, you can take it over to the guys that are inside right there. But I'm gonna tell you this: you leave that bread pudding right here because I'm gonna eat that.
Yes, sir. You got your bread pudding.
Mm. Don't tell them I put the spoon back.
I
Mm.
won't tell them.
Mm. Okay,
Fried okra.
you're gonna make me eat everything here.
Yeah, you have to try it.
Okay,
Take a bite.
here, let's clear off some space right here.
I'll take whatever you already tried.
Fried okra, delicious. Okay.
I know you don't like the crawfish, but try the shrimp or a piece of corn, or even just the juice.
You know, I'm gonna grab me a shrimp here. Right up on
And they
top.
all taste different too.
Hopefully nobody can hear that on camera.
It'll be fine.
I gotta tell you, those are some meaty shrimp too. Man, those are tasty.
And then that's the bread pudding. And everything's made from scratch except for the okra.
Well, it's fried.
Yeah. Had to cheat a little bit.
Yeah, well, I can imagine the time that goes through all of this.
Been here since 10.
And that's a delicious bread pudding. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm saving that one right here. That one's going with me. Yeah, they're inside in the corner, I think.
Okay.
So if you want to take it over to them,
Yeah.
they can enjoy that.
Well,
And
sir.
do we have anything coming up for specials for April?
Yeah, we're gonna have specials. We're gonna do the Lent specials, and then we'll do also the 2 features.
Okay, awesome. So maybe next week we'll talk a little bit more
We'll
about
talk
the
more
April
next week.
features. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We'll-
Great job as always, sir, man.
Yes, sir.
If you have not made your plans to come out for the alfresco night, you got to do it because that menu right there is absolute. Oh, Trevor's watching it walk away. Come on in, Trevor. And I told you he was going to bring out something. I didn't know he was going to bring out everything, man. It did. I got to tell you, I should have had him. I should have had him leave the gumbo too, because that was good stuff. Anyway, now we can actually get into a sports podcast.
Sounds good.
Real quick. I just wanted to mention a couple of things as far as sports action going on over the past week. Of course, everybody's talking about Jason Hooten being named as the new head basketball coach for NMSU. Sorry, that's another problem with eating on air. Sorry about that. But Jason Hooten, of course, was announced as the new head coach. They had a nice big press conference on Sunday. So I guess we can start to move forward and look forward to next year and look forward to the good things that are going to be happening with NMSU. Of course, they are still doing a lot of those different investigations with a few of the hazing allegations that were going on there. So we still have some questions about what's going to be happening with the program as far as players and everything else that's going to be going on. So they think we still have to do that. But for right now, the new head coach is Jason Hooten, and everybody's looking forward to this season and hopefully get everything right back on track and maybe see some more of those NCAA appearances. Aggie women's softball also, they are going to be heading up to Albuquerque. And I think, 223-mile journey up to face New Mexico. And that's going to be going on a little bit more. They, of course, dropped a couple of games this past weekend against Utah Tech. But that will be a good game. I think that's coming up. And the Lobos are coming off a weekend where they beat San Jose State. So they put up a lot of runs against San Jose State. So that's going to be good. Women's golf also, last I heard, yesterday they were tied for fifth. And I got to take my time to say this one, Trevor, okay? The Anaue Nui Spring Break Classic in Hawaii. Yeah, so, and of the 5 teams that are ahead of them right now, 3 of them, Denver, Pepperdine, and UCLA, all sit in the top 50 of GolfStat's team rankings. So, they're doing pretty good out there. They shot an even score of 288 as a team. And Emma Bunch actually posted the low score for the Aggies opening round, firing a 72 under and finished the day tied for 9th place. So that's a good showing for Emma. And, of course, everybody's brackets were busted big time this year. Nobody was safe after that first weekend. But it does look we have got our Final Four for the NCAA men's tournament as 5th-seeded San Diego State edged 6th-seeded Creighton 57-56 to emerge as the winner of the South region. The Aztecs are set to meet the 9th-seeded Florida Atlantic in their first ever Final Four. 5th-seeded Miami also punched its ticket to Houston after storming back to defeat 2nd-seeded Texas 88-81 in the Midwest region. And the Hurricanes are also making their Final Four debut as they square off against 4th-seeded UConn. The Huskies are the highest remaining seed left as none of the top 3 seeds made the Final Four for the first time in tournament history. No, probably not the first time that some brackets have been busted like that, but man, there were a lot of big upsets this year. And also, of course, the Final Four for the NCAA women's tournament is set. Top-seeded South Carolina rolled past 2nd-seeded Maryland 86-75 to win the Greenville Regional 1. Aaliyah Boston and the undefeated Gamecocks will advance to face 2nd-seeded Iowa, which won the Seattle Regional 4 to go ahead and make it to the Final Four. Elsewhere, fellow top seed Virginia Tech defeated 3rd-seeded Ohio State 84-74 to win the Seattle Region 3. Elizabeth Kitley and the Hokies move on to face the 3rd-seeded LSU, which emerged as the Greenville Regional 2 champion. The Final Four gets underway on Friday at the American Airlines Center in Dallas. So NCAA basketball coming to its final games here, and good luck to all those teams that made the Final Four right there. And now let's talk donkeys. Trevor, this is Trevor Wax. And Trevor, give yourself a quick introduction. Who are you?
Sure thing. So again, my name is Trevor Wax. I am one of the ag teachers at Mayfield High School. One of the responsibilities that follows along with that is being one of the advisors of the FFA program.
Mm-hmm. And for those that don't know, that FFA is Future Farmers of America, right?
Correct. Actually, they changed their name from
they?
Future Farmers. Now it's the National FFA organization.
Okay.
So semi-similar still.
Semi-similar. Well, it's been a while for me, okay?
No, that was pretty good. That was good.
Okay. I do remember that they used to have several events in town. I remember one time they actually even put on a dance at the Pan Am Center, where the whole entire floor of the Pan Am Center was used as a big giant dance floor.
Yes, and that'll actually be back this week as our state. All the chapters in New Mexico will be back for our state judging contest this week.
That'll be awesome. That'll be really, really cool. That was in fact, this is how long ago it was. Once again, I feel so old when I start to talk about that, but I remember that dance being fun because I went there and they actually had Lone Star playing when they were just a brand new group.
Oh, wow.
And that was when, that John Rich was still playing with them. He was playing bass with them. And I've got a picture of me standing next to John Rich. He's a little bit of a smaller guy. But yeah, from that show. And so, they do all kinds of events. But what exactly do you say that that group does?
So FFA is really focused around, it is a youth organization which focuses on leadership, career success, and personal growth, all based around agriculture and raising agricultural awareness.
Oh, that's cool. And how many kids you got to the program these days?
We have probably 200-ish kids in Mayfield FFA.
Wow, just at Mayfield?
Yes.
I was gonna be saying, yeah, that's pretty good for the state, but just in Mayfield, that's pretty cool.
So we are what we call an affiliated chapter. So anybody who takes an ag class at Mayfield is an FFA member.
Oh, that's cool.
So at any time they choose to participate, they're already a rostered member.
Oh, that's cool. That is really, really cool. And of course, what we're going to be talking about tonight is actually raising some money and having a whole bunch of fun with this.
Yes. And
I'm not going to say what I said before, even though we are on the internet. Okay. We are on the internet, and I can pretty much say whatever I want, but I'm not gonna, but we are talking donkey basketball. What in the world is donkey basketball, Trevor?
So donkey basketball is much like any basketball game, other than the fact that the participants are on top of donkeys.
Okay. That these are real donkeys, not just like a friend of yours that's just kind of a donkey.
No, these are real donkeys.
Okay, dressed up in a donkey costume or something like that. Although that would be pretty funny too. Okay, and we're talking real donkeys out on the court.
On the court, Mayfield High School Gymnasium. They will be on the court.
Okay, and they're riding. Now, I do know a little bit about donkey basketball because my dad I mentioned he was in law enforcement. Mm-hmm. And a long time ago, he actually played in a donkey basketball game to raise money, I think, for some particular program that they were doing. I was a kid. I can't remember what it was for. But the idea of seeing these guys on the donkeys just trying to get down the court, because, as you know, riding a horse and riding a donkey are two different things. They're two different things completely. You may think they're similar, but, if the donkey doesn't want to go,
right, they have a mind of their own.
It's just not going to go. Some people think that's kind of a myth, but it's not so much of a myth. But yeah, trying to watch that is just hilarious. And I was laughing at my dad because he's rode horses for all of his life, and just trying to make him get that thing go down there was absolutely hilarious. So it is a lot of fun for sure. But of course, you're trying to go ahead and raise money and get a lot of people to come out. Where is it actually going to be played?
It's going to be played in Mayfield High School's gymnasium.
Okay. Now, did you have to pay a little bit extra to the custodians just in case? Because that's the second question everybody has. First, what is donkey basketball? And then once they find out the donkey's on the court, the second part is, well, what happens?
We actually had some more than enthusiastic kids wanting to dress up as rodeo clowns to clean up after the donkeys during the game. So custodians catch a break this time.
Custodians catch a break, and they're going to dress up as rodeo clowns.
Correct.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, that even makes it even more fun.
Right.
Okay, and how did you convince the school to let donkeys out on the court like that?
Our principal, Mr. Frost, is great and super supportive of the program, and quite frankly, he just wanted to see it happen. So,
is he going to be participating, perhaps?
We have not discussed that, but maybe.
How about yourself? Are you going to be participating?
I will not be. I'm going to leave that to our local celebrities in the community and our other teams.
Yeah, and the one thing different about this and the one that I experienced, because that was just one game, you're actually kind of having a little mini tournament.
Correct. So it's like a round robin tournament. We'll have 2 sets of preliminary games, and then we'll have 1 championship game.
Okay. Who are your participants? Who have you got? I don't want to say suckered, but who have you convinced to come on in and try this out?
So we have members of the NMSU rodeo team. We have some members from Doñana County Fire, members of Doñana County SWAT team, and then some local celebrities that we've put together.
The local celebrities.
Local celebrities. I won't give all of them away, but we have some local agriculturalists like the Solopecs coming in.
Okay.
We have the lead singer of the Yarbrough band, Dawson Yarbrough, and then even our county 4-H extension agent, Teresa Dean.
Oh, that'll be cool. That sounds like it would be a whole lot of fun that everybody can participate in. Also nice to see some of the law enforcement in the fire department stepping up to go ahead and help you guys out, because you guys, it is a fundraiser. You guys are looking to raise money to go ahead and get that. But what are you raising money for to help you out?
So throughout the year, we have different leadership camps that we take kids to. We have contests that are based around leadership and career development. So just to pay for those things and get kids those opportunities that we think they deserve.
Okay, awesome. Now, you said it was going to be held at the Mayfield High School court. When is it going to be? What's the dates for that?
It will be April 12th at 7 p.m.
April 12th at 7 p.m.? Okay.
Yes.
And so that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. And how about tickets? Where can they get tickets for this?
So we're going to disperse tickets to our members, and they will be out in the community selling them. So if you know a Mayfield FFA member, feel free to grab one of them and get some tickets from them. If not, I can be reached at my school email, which is twax@lcps.net. And then actually the day of the game, we're going to set out a table in front of Mayfield and sell some tickets from 10 to 2 p.m. So if you catch a long lunch break or can get away on your lunch, feel free to stop on by and get some tickets.
Oh, yeah, get the tickets, and that way you can enjoy the game and just have a little bit of fun with it. Let's get to know a little bit more about the FFA. How long have you been with the program?
I am just about at 3-year mark.
At the 3-year mark, yeah. What actually draw you to that?
So I just thought I had some incredible ag teachers when I was in high school, and I wanted to give those opportunities and change some lives like they changed mine.
Okay. I did not guess that from the hat and the jeans right there. I'm just saying. I got a hat and jeans on too, yeah, you know. But no, and how long have you been at Mayfield?
3 years.
3 years, right? Are you from Cruces?
Yes, I grew up here in Cruces, born and raised.
Born and raised, and NMSU grad.
Yes.
Good guy.
Yes.
Guy, right? Yeah,
Go Aggies.
And this program. I mean, how big is the program here that you've got in New Mexico as far as what they do all over the state?
I'm not even up to date on how many members are statewide or how many chapters, but it's pretty large. And I think the city of Las Cruces is going to see that this week with our state contest in town. Blue Jackets everywhere.
So if you're wondering what's taking so long in the drive-through, or you're wondering why traffic is so much, we can blame the Blue Jackets.
Yes, especially that Whataburger there on University.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, probably be 60 FFA members in there at any point in time this week.
Because they're all looking forward to getting that Hatch Green Chili Burger. That's what they want up there.
That's
I know that
right.
one. Yeah, I know that one. Okay, so and what other fundraisers do you guys do throughout the year? What other stuff do you have to help you guys out?
So we also have a green chili sale that typically takes place the beginning of August.
Did not see that one coming from the ag group right there. You guys actually do you do roasting out there as well?
We do. We roast it all. Yeah.
Okay, when does that take place?
It's usually the first week of August.
First week of August. Okay. Do you guys do it at any particular place, or?
I'm
taking notes right now because my mom is always telling me grab some chili and take it back up home.
This past year was actually at the Real Life Church in their parking lot, and it seems to change every year or so, just depending on who we can get to agree to let us roast the chili in the parking lot.
I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to hit you up when we get to that time.
Yes, and we post it all over our social media. So
okay, so and do you guys have social media pages for?
We do on Facebook and Instagram. Mayfield FFA.
Okay, what was that? Mayfield FFA. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if you go over to Facebook and just do a little search for Mayfield FFA, you can get all the updates, all the different stuff that you guys are up to. Probably posting a lot of pictures from this week's event, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, what happens when all of these members are coming into town? What kind of things do you guys get up to? Is it just meetings or?
So this week specifically is our state judging, and it's based around our career development events. So students have trained all semester for these events, which pertain to specific careers in agriculture.
Okay. Any particular events that they actually compete in, or?
So like livestock judging.
Okay.
Meats evaluation, wildlife, all sorts of different things. Wool evaluation.
And these are the students actually doing the evaluation on there, or
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so they're the ones that are actually learning to be the judges and how to evaluate and how everything is working.
Correct.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're bringing animals in or anything else like that. They're actually going to be judging some of these animals, and then they get to see how those skills are.
Right.
That's pretty cool. All, of course, to look at future jobs in the industry in agriculture, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely awesome. That is really cool. And that's going to be happening this week. So once again, watch out for traffic. I didn't say that. Trevor did. And then, of course, the donkey basketball game was going to be going on once again April the 12th, right?
April the 12th at 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. So, make sure to get your tickets. If you know anybody in the FFA, hit them up. Say, hey, I heard about this donkey basketball thing, and I got to go ahead and see that. And like you said, it's a mini tournament. And I'm going to tell you this. Even if you have friends with the fire department or any of the law enforcement agencies, I'm pretty sure you can say, hey, I want to get tickets to this thing. I want to see this thing going on. I want to see everybody up on that donkey right there. And let's be honest, almost like a NASCAR race. You're waiting for the crashes. We're just going to wait for the rodeo clowns to head out on the court right there. You're so lucky basketball season is over right now. When
I know it.
You planned that one for sure.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure about that. But that's going to be a whole lot of fun with that. And anything else coming up pretty soon that you guys are up to? Or anything else that you'd like to mention about the FFA program or what's going on with all of that?
I don't think so. I think we covered the basis of it.
Okay, awesome. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun that's coming up on April the 12th. And once again, if you know an FFA member, you can go ahead and get tickets that way. Otherwise, you will be setting up a table outside that day from 10 to 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so on that day, you can get tickets from 10 to 2 o'clock out there. And so, okay, I was just trying to think, if you're running a tournament, that's going to be at least 3-4 games, right? So are you playing up to a certain point amount, or is it a timed thing?
I don't remember exactly how they specified it, but it will be 3 games played. 3
games for sure. So
yes.
You can get 3 donkey basketball games. So once again, I'm being nice even on the internet right there, because so many bad jokes are running through my head right now. And we're going to be nice for the kids, and we're going to be nice for everybody else. But this sounds like it's going to be a whole lot of fun, donkey basketball with the FFA, all to help them raise money. And I think you mentioned before that you could actually fit about 5,000 into that gym.
I believe that's the number I was told. So something pretty close to that.
5,000. So we want that place packed.
Absolutely.
So that 1, helps you guys raise money. 2, you just have a good time on a Saturday night. Yes. And 3, if you know anybody in the game, take lots of pictures, make fun of them on social media, because it is actually quite hilarious and a whole lot of fun to watch these games. And that I'm just remembering something from like 30 years ago. Goodness, I'm old. So it is going to be a whole lot of fun that day. And thanks a lot for stopping by,
Trevor.
So anything else that comes up with the FFA, let us know. We'll be more than happy to talk about it and let everybody know about all that's coming up as well.
Will do. Thank you again so much.
No problem. Thank you. And of course, kind of a little bit of a short night for tonight in our Mesilla Valley News Sports Podcast. As you can tell, the winds are out here, and I'm definitely hearing it. And I apologize for some of the audio that's coming out. But, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We have got our guests all set up for the next month here. And next week, I believe we're going to be talking about a lot of the city events that are coming up with the city of Las Cruces. With the spring here, there's going to be a lot of sporting events, a lot of leagues, and a lot of different things coming up right that. So we're going to be talking more along those lines as well. So make sure that you come back in here next week. And, of course, by that time, I think we should be finding out some of those NCAA finals right there and see how those are going. And, of course, any other of the sports news that is coming your way. And I'm going to go ahead and do the best I can that we can go ahead and get that done for you. Remember, every Tuesday we are live out here on the patio at the Broken Spoke right here. As you can see the sign up behind me. And we start at about 6 o'clock every evening, and we invite you to come out here. The weather's been pretty nice. It's a little breezy right now, but honestly, you can come out on the patio, have a little something to drink, a little something to eat, and join us out here so that you can just have a little bit of fun with us on our Mesilla Valley News Sports Podcast. I'm Gino Aragon, and of course, we'll see you next week, 6 o'clock, right here at the Amador Live.